Welcome to One on One with Jane. I'm your host, and today I have Jessica on my show. So, what actually got you into writing?
Well, I graduated from Western Michigan University with a Bachelor of Arts degree in communications, and English writing was always an interest of mine. Ever since I was, very little, always enjoyed writing the haikus, and poetry was my favorite subject. So, I just decided to actually put some collaborations together of my own, and I have self-published some books now.
So, do you think you're a perfectionist when it comes to writing?
Not really. No, I could have edited the books a little bit more, and it was just a huge learning experience. My first time, my first book, and it was basically so that I could establish that route for myself to come back on. The books are available now in some libraries, New Jersey, over this state where I was born. I have them over in the city there in Dover. They're over here in Lansing, Michigan, and those are available on the Melcat system, which is an amazing library system because you can get these books everywhere throughout Michigan, and they'll send them to you to get them. And then the alumni library, which is amazing over at WMU, they have an online library for alumni and an actual link to purchase the book on that link and in the library itself. So it's been like a little bit of my own self-promoting lessons as well.
So, did you actually have a set time when you wrote, or you wrote at any time?
Some of them are older poems that I have carried with me over time, and some of them are newer. Um, the first book is called Dangerously Speaking. The title, which is so much of uh, importance to me because running with Jane and doing some script writing with her in the beginning of her early movie making days, that was one of my a motivator for me as well to finish a project of my own. So this was the first book, Dangerously Speaking. The second book is Continuation. Continuation is just continued pieces and set in the second book. And the most exciting thing, and why I think it's great Jane has shared with me her one-on-one opportunity today, is because my new third book has just come out, which is a collaborative from Evergreen Haiku Press at Michigan State University. I've been working with the Michigan State study group over there, and we have a collection of haikus available. So I have two haikus in this book now, too.
Is that poems?
Yeah.
Oh, I like
You want
that.
me to read them to you?
Yeah, you know what I was gonna
They're
say to
very
you?
short.
Oh,
They're very short art poem. And the two of them, I have two of them. I'll read them to you.
I was wondering, that Dangerously Speaking, I saw it when I was looking through the files, and I sent it to you, and I was like, oh my god, because I was going through things trying to organize everything, obsessing with it. And then, is it like a script or is it more of a book?
No, actually, it's a book. This is another book. It's a haiku. A haiku is only a three-line poem with just 5 to 10 syllables. So the two poems that got chosen of mine to be published are: We step lightly, creatures breathe beneath the snow.
Oh, it was only a few lines or something?
And the second one is: Reborn in fields of corn, husk full.
Oh, that's good. I always thought you have to write more for poems and you just have a few words, which is good
Yeah.
because people don't want to read nowadays. They want something more quicker. So the less is better. Because when I write a lot of lines. Like half the night I'm up sometimes writing, and they're romantic scenes. I mean, romantic like poems. I don't know why. um, so, oh, is there any writers in your family?
Uh, Not that I'm aware of, no. No. I mean, I think using writing to record events in your life and maybe as communication to each other. Um, Growing up, I think girls are more interested sometimes in writing and writing letters and drawing cards and, different ways to connect with each other. So, that goes on. But as far as the history, I think I may have like a second cousin or a second uncle that has published a book before. I'm not sure.
When you write, do you actually draw from experience?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of it is recall, being able to create a world based on a memory and make it something that you want to actually escape into. So it's fun.
Yeah, I keep thinking you're very expressive, and you have to be expressive to be a writer. But a lot of times, writers spend a lot of time alone, and they're antisocial because I went to a writers' meeting, and it was like an all-day thing, and nobody wanted to talk. So, what what are your next steps for writing?
The next steps? You mean goals for the future? I have writing more of like a novel, and in that novel, I have some scripted language. So, finishing that other script, another script, another script, another, and working on screenplay. I enjoy my art and letting some of the photos or photography that I have interest in help me to develop both of those stories and just stay grounded. To stay grounded when you're trying to reach such high lofty goals. And it is important, like you said, to know that you have some support in a writer's community, being able to talk with other people about what they're working on, and then having that give and take where I can read something of yours, you can read something of mine, and being able to give each other constructive criticism on, ideas that can grow in a separate direction and then help you both finish where you're going in your own.
Okay, thanks a lot for being on One-on-One with Jane.
Thank you so much, Jane. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you.